Well, Anna and Carlo, I'm standing around these shops and restaurants because this is where you really see those daily prices play out. And today's ruling will affect what happens to businesses and consumers like you and me next.
The Supreme Court's ruling on tariffs is deeply disappointing.
President Trump speaking out against the Supreme Court's decision today, voting 6-3 that the International Emergency Economic Powers Act does not allow him to impose tariffs. The law allows the president to limit imports if there's a national security or economic threat. Trump said trade imbalances and fentanyl crossing the border met that threshold and used IEEPA to roll out a 10% base tariff on nearly all U.S. trading partners, with higher tariffs on countries like China, Canada, and Mexico last February. But those tariffs hit some local businesses hard. Alex Matiang owns Kapwa Cultura, a Filipino-inspired jewelry store. He designs his products here, but manufactures overseas. He says the tariffs drove up his costs and forced him to cut inventory.
We want to buy more because the more you buy, we get manufactured, the cheaper it's going to cost. But to account for the higher tariffs and higher shipping, we were buying less, so therefore our costs were more.
He says lower manufacturing prices would make a big difference.
Being able to sell more, being able to buy more products, and just having a bigger inventory. And me being new, I'm trying to create a lot more items, and getting more items is going to be cheaper to get to.
It's also good news for consumers, which University of San Diego economics professor Alan Jin says have been greatly affected.
It's been estimated that the typical household had to pay an extra $1,000 last year as a result of tariffs and higher prices.
He says the tariffs increased prices on items like furniture, leather, and clothing.
Clothes, shoes, belts, handbags, but with the elimination of the tariffs, consumers should see relief in those areas.
The ruling only blocks the president from using IEEPA to set duties, but doesn't stop him from using other trade laws. Existing tariffs on steel, aluminum, copper, and other imports will stay in place. Now, the Supreme Court didn't say whether or not those companies will receive those billions of dollars they've spent on those tariffs back. However, many major businesses are fighting for a full refund.